tonight and from last week's game and bring it into tomorrow's game. If you guys have that energy and you match it, I don't think you guys will lose a game moving forward. Okay, so stay together, be a team, let's get it done.
The program, from what I had heard, they had had a coach here for a long time, and I had been asked to maybe come on over and help. But I didn't know, I had never coached high school before. So my goal, thinking when I was coming in, is I was going to come in and just inspire these kids and empower these young ladies and make them believe that what they're capable of.
So when I first came here, I was very scared because a lot of the girls were cliquey and it wasn't very welcoming. But as soon as I met Brandy, I for sure felt the whole team just come together because she lifted everyone up. Everyone started feeling more positive. Instead of competing with each other, we were working with each other, competing against other teams. And it definitely feels like more of a family than it did the first 2 years.
I didn't see a lot of smiles initially. I think the feeling was there was some negativity. And I knew that I had such a positive perspective in the sport and the love for this game that I was going to show these girls a coach that cares about them and loves them no matter whether they fail or succeed. But that we are going to create what I call a championship mindset and a championship culture. And winning isn't just the wins and losses in the board. It's winning at life and winning, certain battles. So when I came into this program, I did not know what I was getting my hands involved with, but I knew that being a student athlete, that we all have the same wants and desires usually in life, and that is just learning how to maneuver this game and learning how to succeed in life. So I knew coming over that was going to be my goal.
When I first came as a freshman, I felt like it was very like the upperclassmen thought like their egos were really big and they felt like they were kind of better than everyone else. I feel like these past 2 years with having a younger team, we're all equal. We're all playing for each other. Our freshmen this year have been doing a phenomenal job hitting on defense, everything. Our sophomores have been killing it. I mean, 2 of our top pitchers are sophomores and they're just dominating. I feel like there's no upperclassmen, lowerclassmen. I feel like we're all equal and we're learning to play together. I feel like I have so much respect for the lowerclassmen and how hard they work, because it's hard competing against older girls especially. I mean, the freshmen, they're only 29s and they're doing a phenomenal job of just killing it so far and really having that confidence in high school ball. And I think it helps as upperclassmen really leading and giving them that confidence, because I'm friends with all the freshmen, really close with them, and it's just nice to get to help them out and show them that high school ball is fun. Like, you're going to enjoy it when we're playing like a team.
I do think that the girls were the main problem, because the seniors especially, it was very cliquey between grades, and so if you were a freshman or a sophomore, you weren't thought of as anything. And then all the respect went to the juniors and the seniors. Even with the coaches, they just respected the upperclassmen versus all the lowerclassmen. So coming in as a lowerclassman kind of felt like we weren't anything. But when Brandy came, she immediately squashed all the grades. Everyone was equal.
I can only say that when I started seeing it happening when I first got here, I stopped it. There'd be maybe a negative comment across the field, and hey, I'd stop everything right then and there and pull those two together and just say, hey, there's no reason for that. We don't need to treat each other that way. Everything's based on respect. And, so I just think closing those negative comments immediately. And I tell them, I'll be honest with you, one of my rules is if I hear you talking negative about another teammate or yourselves, you won't be on this field. And so I think from the beginning, I just made sure that positive self-talk was happening within ourselves, and then the outward self-talk.
The first 2 games were a little bit rough. We definitely competed, but I felt like we were just kind of getting the kinks out, getting back into the roll of things. The past 2 games have been a blast. We did a really good job. The energy was contagious. The hitting was contagious. As a team, we picked each other up. We're holding each other accountable for our mistakes and helping each other learn. I think we're doing a great job. Pitching has been phenomenal. Our pitchers have been dominating in the circle. Hitting, last game, we were on fire. It was just on and on and on. Just passing the bat, doing a really good job of that. And our defense has been really clean behind our pitchers. I just love to see all of our hard work coming together.
I take all negatives can be turned into a positive, all of them, no matter what. And my my biggest lesson to these girls is on any failures or any losses, let's learn from it. Let's learn from it and get better, whether it's personally or with our team. And so I think that's what we do. I don't ever want us to get stagnant. I just want us to keep climbing. And we're not at the top. We're not even close to the top. But I'll tell you, we're going to keep peaking and keep getting better each day.